Hello, viewers. It's that time. Apparently, this is my first time entering these. Nations Cup and the Manufacturers Cup are available to be part of, so I figured I would jump in. Um, we'll see how I do. I've been not doing very well in the last few races that I've had. My driver rating's taken a bit of a nosedive, unfortunately. Is what it is. But Nations Cup, I don't imagine there's actually that many people living in this particular neck of the woods. There's not a lot of people living here at all. So I imagine there's not too many people playing Gran Turismo 7. I guess we'll find out though. So, Nations Cup. Yep. Here we go. On the 28th. And Manufacturers Cup. And make sure I don't. Yes. I assume it's after this I get to pick my manufacturer. Oh, good. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Oh yeah. Oh. Black, so it doesn't look like a Ferrari. And the Group 3, black and red to match. Why not? Let's do it. So there we go. Starting the 28th. And then I get a bunch of other ones in March, including one on my birthday, which is kind of fun. And we'll see how we do. A pair of NSXs just got delivered to my driveway. I'm okay with free cars in my garage. You know what I mean? I mean, I've got one of these each, but it's nice to have an extra one just in case. So, here we go. We shall see how we do. Don't worry. I'll be recording them. They'll be online. You'll get to see how well or not I do in these particular championships. Dragon has agreed to compete in World Series Manufacturers Cup representing Honda. Bana. There we go. All right. In the meantime, let's go race. All right, here we go. Race number 1, starting P3. Got a Ferrari of PJ in behind me. And he moves up the inside. All right, fair enough. Good move. Good move. Cuts the corner a little bit, but I guess you're allowed to do that. I guess. This is unfortunately about as well as this race went. Turn 3. And then the right-hander and the car decided, you know what? I love turning right. I'm just going to keep doing that. Had to wait a second to get back on the track because I see dude moving over. I'm not terribly interested in moving out in front of him. Unsafe rejoin. Facing another car. Yeah, not a good idea. Fast forward a bit, see dudes spinning in a puff of smoke. Come around this corner to see another guy backing onto the track. All right, let's go around you. Probably could have ghosted through him, but I don't like taking that chance. I'd rather just go around him and not worry about him unghosting just as I reach him. And get a little wiggy through here, which now I got grass on my tires. Now I got more grass on my tires. So I'm driving a golf cart. And grass on the tires makes them really unsticky. So, to fast forward a lap, we got Cafe Racer in front of me, and I think he was going for a ram, but he missed the guy in front of him and put himself into a wall. Oh well, that's called karma. That's not the dirty driver I was referring to in the title. He's still yet to come up. Me and Devil Dog, fairly well matched in this race. He was faster in some sections. I was faster in other sections. Coming down to the bottom of the hill, braking kind of there. It's a weird, for me it's still a weird section of, I'm not sure exactly where to brake. Probably braking a bit late, because I'm not able to get on the gas as early as I'd like to come back up the hill. He managed to stay ahead, but he goes a little wide, so I'm thinking, all right, I'll go for it. No, not going to go for this. Back out, not interested in hitting him. Come through here. It's full throttle if you do it right, and sometimes I do, but usually I gotta lift just a tiny bit for rotation. Down the next hill, braking just kind of between the black board and the 50 marker. So it gets put to about 55 meters from the end. This is also full throttle if you do it right. And notice I lifted. Again, it's one of those, nope, not quite going to make it. I don't want to go into the grass. I still managed to catch up with him, but unfortunately he ghosts here and doesn't have to defend the line and goes right through me again. Which is one of my pet peeves of this game, is the ghosting. He gets a little wiggy going into the final turn, so I said, alright, I'll just duck underneath you and take your spot. Peace, bro. P11. Breaking into T1. I give him room. I can see he's on my inside, so I give him a little space. And then he gets bent out of shape again, and I get back up into P11. So, okay, there we go. Two guys behind me, I think, started fighting, so I actually got a little bit of space. How was that? Third to 11th. Not my greatest race, by any stretch. And unfortunately, my driver rating is taking a bit of a tanking right now. Oh well. This time I'm thinking, okay, I got a good chance here, starting on pole. Except I'll show you how this turns out. Remember PJ in the Ferrari? Apparently he forgot there's a brake pedal attached to his rig. Yeah. Normally, if you do that, you let the other person get the position back. That's the gentlemanly thing to do. Obviously not necessarily necessary, there's no rule written, but off he goes into the distance. And then tires decided, we're covered in grass and stuff, so we're just gonna not bother grabbing the track, and so I go from 2nd to 14th. Again, not my greatest race. Frustrating, to say the least. Down the hill, braking, and these guys, he's got bent out of shape in front of us, but he managed to stay ahead. Up the hill. Generally fairly good racing between most of us. Thankfully missed him. Duck on the inside. He has to slow down because there's somebody just kind of parked on the track. And I'm up into P11. And alright. Better than last. Managed to not lose control coming through there. Somebody quit. Into the final turn. And I'm up behind Nacho Cheese and the other NSX. Drag race to T1. Braking at around 80 meters. I go a little wide, but I managed to stay on the track, and Nacho Cheese goes right back through, as does Mr. Crazy. Alright. These guys, however, decided, you know what, I'm just going to take each other out here, bang bang. Thank God for the ghosting in that particular situation. And he goes across the track out of control, and I'm now into P10. Into the points. Or point type. Catching up to Big Daddy Bo in lap 2. He gets a little bit out of shape there. I'm thinking, okay, I got a chance, but no, manages to stay ahead. And off he goes still. Gets in beside Mr. Wheels here. And Mr. Wheels, I guess, decided just a little bit crazy with him. And then, bang bang. Okay, not quite sure what's going on with this guy. Breaking into T1. And to reach the apex, I've got the position, so I'm thinking no worries here, right? Nope. No, he's just going to use me to get around the corner. At this point, I'm thinking Red Wheels Gadao is either just an extremely aggressive driver. You know, no, I'll just give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'll just say that was an extremely aggressive move. Because I don't really want to label anybody as a bad driver or a dirty driver. I've made moves like that. I'm not necessarily proud of them, but sometimes you get into a little bit of a didn't quite brake in time and bang into the person. There was a bit of wheel banging or fender banging. No, the end of the world. That's racing. He cuts the corner. The game's still not giving him a penalty, so I guess it's also kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. Alright, it is what it is. I guess he's just an aggressive driver. Okay, that's fine. Until this point. Bonk. I'm gonna borrow you, dude, and use you to get around the corner, just like I did with Draken a few corners back. Game decided, no, it wasn't just an aggressive move. That ain't cool. Finally gives him a penalty. Okay. Watch out for the brake check right around the corner here. This is fun. Watch this. Oops. Didn't work, dude. You returned. That brings Big Daddy Bo in. He bonks me a little bit, but I don't blame him in the least. Avoiding wheels. The dirty driver. Sometimes that happens. Fast forwarding to the end of the race. So, pole to 14th to 7th, and the discovery of Red Wheels Godot, the dirty driver. Fun times. Well, I think it's safe to say that PJ at the top there forgot to brake into turn 1. Use me instead. That was frustrating. I'm hoping I can get back up into a C driver rating because the D driver rating people are unpredictable. How's that for a good word? Thanks so much for watching, folks. Get yourself subscribed, and I will check you next time. Peace.